So we're going to cross into tomorrow to finish this one.
Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
We're in the, I think, say goodbye to everyone sequence. I'm still getting valuables. There has to be a merchant in here. Cheese wheels everywhere. I never got the cheese wheel thing and I never will. Look, I'm still picking up gold. Anything else to say, Rana?
I know you can do this.
You... Rana Thenoptress, right? Oh, the architect is here.
Strength earns mastery.
Should we do a different armor? Should we upgrade another armor? Champion's brilliant regalia. Defiant plate. I never upgraded any of my squad mates' stuff. Oh, I did some of them. I mean, like, why not? Can't take it with you. Garb of kinship. What about that? Can we upgrade that?
Need and knowledge.
What do we want to look like in the cutscenes? That's the question, really. I don't like the pauldron on that. I don't like the belts on that. I like that, but it can't be upgraded. Should we go with the Defiant plate? I think we're going to go with the Defiant plate. Or the tunic. Let's go with the tunic.
Abundance.
Just to chant everything. None of them are really as fun. It feels weird. It feels like there should be a last shop.
You must have a get out there and do what you do best. Get out there and do what you do best.
I just spoke over Dorian and I'm so ashamed of myself.
You've got this.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
They'll find a way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Get out there and do what you do best.
Okay. I'm gonna delete these, and the only one I'm gonna keep is my backup from the point of no return. And I don't even need it because I have the point of no return save. Let's meet.
He was in my head the whole time. It was like I wanted to help him.
Oh, Balara. I'm so sorry.
He's filled with the blight, and I think I am too. Rook.
We've lost so much. I still have hope. We're not losing anyone else.
No. I refuse to lose anyone else I care about to these monsters. Balara, stay alive. That's an order. We'll talk to the wardens after we take down Elganon.
No, you can't. That's what I needed to tell you. When Elganon was in my mind, I was kind of in his too. I could feel him. His mind, his magic, his life force. It's tied to the Veil. His life is the only thing holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solas imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus.
And you didn't think
and
to
now
tell
that
us?
Elganon is the only one left.
If we kill him, the Veil collapses.
Which is why Solas gave me the dagger.
That lying piece of shit. I should have anticipated this.
Damn it. He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the Veil to something else to keep it in place?
For an enchantment like that, we'll need a specific substitute. The Veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solas. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Is that the only way?
Cutting him to bind him to the Veil. That's blood magic. We do it if we have to, but only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were trapped in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solas will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing.
Right.
So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Did he listen to you when you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric tried to reason with him, and he died for it.
As did Mythal when Solas took her power.
But we have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
We've got options. Let's not get too far ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Because of everyone here, and everyone we lost to get here, we've got options for dealing with Solas. For now, let's focus on Elganon. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solas takes down the Archdemon and renders Elgranon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
Yeah, it is the end of Mass Effect 3. I think that's the biggest problem with Dragon Age the Veilguard. It is a lot of, hey, remember this thing. Oh, there is a merchant, and it's Isabella, no less.
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on, pick out something nice.
What do you sell, Isabella? Mega upgrades. Alright, well, we've got some money. So let's get Hassan's Fury up to level 10. Plumage of the Mad Crow. On perfect dodge, fire a feather projectile at a random target that deals 150 physical damage and applies necrosis. So I basically have the chance to make anything I want legendary. And a shitload of accessories. And valuables. Bloodstained journal. Memento. Midway through the last page, the handwriting changes abruptly. The final lines read, "My attempts failed, but they haven't. I'm rather pleased, although your eyes will take some getting used to." And a dreaming crystal. I'm wasting my money buying this. Gives me more caretaker power. Refresh runes. Diminish runes. I don't use the runes, so there's no point. Nothing I have equipped though. No defense, but 100% ability damage. Yeah, no thank you. All of them are nice. What am I wearing?
Enjoy the view up there.
I'm wearing the Warden's tunic. I don't think she sells the Warden's tunic, does she?
Enjoy the view up there.
Is that what I'm wearing now? Recruit simple tunic? Yeah, so I made it legendary. Does she sell the... No, because that's unique. You can't upgrade the uniques.
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on, pick out something nice.
Yeah, anything, even if you've only got it to 1, becomes plus 10. But you don't sell my unique hat that does ice damage. I think I'm good.
Enjoy the view up there.
Yes, have Hassan's Fury. Let's read these codex entries while we're here. 89%, not bad. Okay. The Northern everywhere. The Northern, a small triangle loot, ubiquitous to those of a certain age across Antiva, more available than popular. The sole desire was music in as many hands as possible. The Heartstrings. Antivan luthiers bring build strong and heavy for our luthiers, for our songs are of pride beyond maps or kings, and the difference between celebration and riot is how free we wish to be. Days of death, humble hands writing of a new life that ends, of food, shelter, and what weather does to a body that can die. We barely live beyond the fall. God, I'd like to actually look at the memento. I don't understand why we can't just look at the memento. What else have we got? I didn't think we bought that many. Nope, that's it. Optional, talk with the team, yeah. Have a word with everyone.
Lucanus, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. As do I. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
Try to find peace.
I know it's hard, but this is our last chance to rest before we finish this.
You're right. The first Talon should have more patience.
It won't be much longer.
Elgrenon's life is measured in hours. As for Solas, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
About time. You must be excited. Thank you.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best. And we got them.
The demon of Virantium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
You're gonna shack up with Nev. I can talk to Dorian.
Get out there and do what you do best.
Talk to the Inquisitor.
You've got this.
Can talk to Mr. Skellybobs.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound.
Except for Harding.
We reunited with Balara. What that poor girl has been through, and she still returned to the fray. Elganon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
We can do it.
We've already killed an archdemon and a god. We can do it again.
While Elganon's magic is fearsome, Solas is our true adversary. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solas cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down, once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. You have been a dear companion, Rook. You accompanied me through death, and were the first to witness my return. I shall never forget that, through the ages that follow.
Wow, the privilege is mine.
What luck that the distinguished Professor Volcaran joined our cause after we found him in the necropolis.
Feels as if that were years ago. Time passes swiftly in good company. Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
It's February, if anyone was wondering. I've been playing this since I got it in December. Well, not quite. I spent New Year playing something else, but did that box respawn? No.
Hi there, boy. How are you feeling, Balara?
Everyone filled me in and told me about everything that happened since I've been gone. It's a lot. I knew Elgranon was doing something. I could feel it through the blight. I just didn't know how big it was. How awful it was. But most everyone's still alive. Still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for. More than I expected. So, okay, I think.
We'll take it.
This could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad it didn't.
You're finding the way through. The twisty path.
And the blight? How's it feeling?
Like it's tying itself around me. It's in my blood. In my head. I feel it whispering to me. But it doesn't get to decide how my story goes. Even if it's only got a few chapters left. Let's make the most of each one of them. And give it the happiest ending we can manage.
You sound like Varric.
Varric liked to say everything was a story. Helped him make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
Yeah, he was.
He was a good dude.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Nev?
Nev, how are you holding up?
I've seen reports from the city. The lost... But more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
I couldn't agree more.
We're doing well as can be expected. Just have to keep it up.
We can't get overconfident.
There's more on your mind.
This started with Solas. It will end there, too.
Yep.
He played mind games with you, targeted emotions, then went right for the heart. People with power, sometimes it's best not to play their games. Other times you need to play them smarter. However this plays out, Minrathous must see Elganon fall. I want Docktown to know we never gave up on them.
Let's take back Minrathous.
Ready when you are. Shadows stand together.
As do god-chasing fools.
Time to bring the light.
Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
Ah, thanks.
I know. Thanks, Nev.
Anytime.
Could have been you that got blighted. Okay. Tash?
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Balara back. We're gaining people.
It's time to push our luck.
I'm ready to fight as long as our luck holds out.
Harding would be proud of you.
She'd be proud of you too.
Still gotta take down Elgranon. And Solas. She'd be real mad at Solas.
You helped get us here.
You're a big reason we got this far, Tosh.
Just point me at the dragons. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm not the Canary my mother would have wanted. I don't say all the words right. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Chakra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
You are. You just had the unfortunate writing choice to have about 8 different plot lines when some people, Lacanis, didn't get fucking any. Who else have we not spoken to? That box does respawn. I think that's it. If I bring up the map, that's everyone, right? Yeah, it's just Davrin.
We're in good shape, Rook. Real good. Balara's finally back with us. Solas doesn't know we're on to him. And we've gotten past Elgranon's main forces. The tide's turning, and the hunt's almost done.
I'm confident too.
We've survived blight, gods, dragons. There's nothing left to be afraid of.
The gods forgot what it's like to even have fears. That kind of thinking's a trap, and tonight, we swing it shut. After this, we'll see how the Griffins are doing at Lavendale.
You think Antoine's gotten them to stop sleeping on the cots?
Not a chance. But listen, I wanted to say something. I'm glad we decided to see how we work together. Nothing in my life has ever felt as right as being with you, does. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too, Davern.
Feels like my life didn't really start properly until we met. Never thought I'd meet someone who'd make me feel like that. But it did. Now, sooner we finish here, the sooner we can get back to our... what'd you call Hassan again? Our half-bird, half-cat kid?
That's the one.
Just promise you won't spoil him.
And you all know I partially picked the Davern romance because it has a tragic end no matter what, because he's going to get the calling unless we kill the Blight.
You've got this.
Get out there and do what you do best.
I'll try. I mean... we're max level, dude, so... I mean, technically we went into the Evoker specialization. Technically. With our vortex of whatever the fuck it was. I don't know, I like my build. I had to really work on this one because I didn't want to be a wizard. It's just because I said I'd play a wizard next time there was a Dragon Age and there wasn't. Again, next time there's a Dragon Age, I will be a motherfucking dwarf. I will be a dwarf warrior. Will there be a Dragon Age? Probably not. I think I've said goodbye to everyone. Shit. I don't want it to end. Yep. Okay. Spent half an hour saying goodbye.
A word, Rook?
Alright, Morrigan. You're gonna give me another option.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
The ultimate salvation of Phalasson, legendary rune. The power of Phalasson's rune is based on how much of the god's influence you drove back in the crossroads. Equip Phalasson's rune at the character screen and use left trigger and Y to activate it. The rune can only be used against Elganon. Okay. %75% detonation damage. Active. Gain quickened, enhanced damage, resistant, deflect, shocking, weapons, immovable, and invulnerable. Alright. Is there anything that gives me more revival charges? Plus 10% incoming healing. More resistance. I don't think there is. Take 10% less damage while at low health. 10% health. Invulnerable. +1 maximum potions we've already got. I don't think there's... yeah. Plus 75% detonation damage is good. I don't use runes though. Okay. We have to do it, kids. I don't want to do it. I don't want the game to end. I don't want Dragon Age to end. It's ironic because this is one of the Dragon Ages I could legitimately probably do Nightmare no hassle. More vendor trash. Start quest. The team faces Elganon in a final battle, but the Dreadwolf has his own plan in mind. Start quest.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
Let one of us help.
I'm going up there. I owe Elgranon for what he did.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Companions who have better experience at fighting in frontline combat or sieges have a better chance to succeed, especially if they are a hero of the Veilguard. The forces defending the Divine's Manor are in excellent shape and will be fighting hard. I'm going to have Davrin with me. Frontline combat. Well, if I've got Davrin with me, that's going to be Tash. So Tash is gone.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yep.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. Good luck.
Would the Inquisitor die if I didn't leave help behind? I don't know, but I've already got a warrior on my squad, so that's what that was based on. Balara remains affected by the Blight and will fight separately. Tash will remain below to hold the line. Harding is dead. So we're going to go with Davrin. And I believe Nev. We could take Emmerich. It's Emmerich or Nev. It's whoever has healing. Oh, it feels bad that Harding died. We'll take Emmerich. God, I hope the Inquisitor doesn't die. I worked hard on Kamani. Meanwhile, Jack and the Giant Beanstalk. Come on, Tash, I believe in you. Go on, Strife. Who the hell is that? Well, they're dead. Anyway, the only thing left to lose is everything. Shit. So I'm assuming if I didn't leave someone, Morrigan would have died then.
Laura! It's okay. There's gotta be another way up.
gotta say, this is feeling pretty impossible. Like two massive gods fighting while we climb up poison. But we're now separated from the rest of the team. It's just Bone Daddy, Burb Daddy, and me. And some fodder.
For the wardens!
Quest added. The Wrath of Ages. The story so far. The Dread Wolf rises. The team faces Elganon in a final battle, but the Dread Wolf has his own plan in mind. As Elganon's ritual nears completion, the team sneaks onto the Archon's palace in a desperate attempt to prevent the Blight from ravaging the world. To make matters worse, Solas is still at large, bent on stopping Elganon his way and allowing the Veil to collapse, which would drown the world in demons and raw magic. Whatever the team does to save the world, they'll need to do it quickly. Though her remains were never recovered, her sacrifice... They could bring Harding back. Bellara has returned to the team after being rescued from Elganon's mind control. Though the corruption of the Blight leaves her future uncertain, she is determined to help for as long as the team or the Veil Jumpers need her. A lot of ghouls.
Are safe, and our friends below repelling the counterattack.
They all know what they're doing. Right now, we focus on getting to the throne room.
Seeker plus 10. Final attacks with this weapon create 4 projectiles, each dealing a different magical damage type. It's very late in the game to be giving me weapons. I mean, I kind of want you both to get fucked up. This is all Solas's fault.
The Dreadwolf has to be exhausted after fighting that archdemon for so long.
Until the archdemon pulls, Elganon remains invulnerable. Solas knows that as well as we do. He might betray us after, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop Elganon.
Ow, by the way. Where's that glorious emissary? Oh, gluttonous emissary. I'm trying to look at the guy right above me. There's an archdemon right there, fighting the Dread Wolf. It's a bit, I think they're looping, but it's amazing. This is...
Watch out! Light tentacle!
Ow.
Look out!
I'm hoping Elganon doesn't like being set on fire. They're all linked. A flame chain ghoul. That one.
Good luck to you, Davrin.
Same to you. Stay alive. Well, a lich. Just stay in one piece.
How else will I write to the Watchers about how you helped slay the last blighted god?
We survived this. Maybe there's some Grey Warden honor roll for you all.
I mean, there's no merchant trash to be found because there's no merchant.
Ah, close one.
Is this? I don't think this is the way to go, no, so... There's a treasure chest here. Winter's Breath plus 10. I don't use the orb. I don't use the Mage Knife. Maybe on another playthrough. That's a lot of blight.
The throne room. Knowing Elgranon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it!
Elgranon's using the Magisters to control the Blight, just like he used me. They're directing all of it at Solas. He won't make it without our help.
How do you know?
I can still feel it. Hear it.
That means it can still feel and hear you.
I'll help Solas. Just get to the throne room.
Solas has to fight the Blight and an Archdemon. Almost feel sorry for him. Almost. Burning Ogre.
Nice one, Everett.
Ogre, be ready.
Bursting Ogre. I don't know what a bursting ogre is. Oh, they explode. Well, this is a lot. Oh my god. Davrin, can you Right, running heavies it is. Oh, running heavies it isn't. That's how you do it.
That one, quick! That one's ready!
Oh my god. Okay, can you...
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
Absolutely.
By your side, Rook. You and I have got a future to plan together after this.
Was there a... I think I used a med kit that was over here, didn't I? I think I did. I'm waiting for Emmerich to fill his cooldown because we're on 76%. I don't like Solas, but I don't like seeing dogs be tortured.
Solas.
I've got this. Go!
Nah, man. Lara is all kinds of fucked. That's a lot of dead magisters.
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator.
Do they not have mirrors? Like, if I saw myself like that, I'd be worried.
Spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the Blight into a tool of beauty.
Nah, man.
But she is dead. And all
we have is this.
Because of you.
Okay. So I'm going to call it as a session here. I think this might be the end boss. I don't know if it is, because there's also Solas. But if we get into a fight with Elganon at this point in the game, how many hours in are we? Fucking 84 hours. 84 hours. If we get into a fight now, this has to be the end boss.